Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gains, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead and hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. You dig? We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and we just touched over 800. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. But we still trying to get to that big 1,000 wow. So if you would be so kind, hit that subscribe button for me one time. And don't forget to tap that notification bell. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about comedian Aries Spears. Now, if you don't know who Aries Spears is, I like the dude, okay? Aries Spears is a pretty funny comedian to me. He got his start on the MadTV sitcom back in the day, and he was kind of touted to be like the next Eddie Murphy. That's really what they were trying to push him as, right? Like, he had big eyes on him. He had a lot of funding and backing, and they were really trying to mold this dude into the next big comedic star, and it didn't pan out, okay? He's now a regular on the MadTV podcast. I believe he has his own podcast with a Jewish constituent. I don't remember homie's name, but it's like the Black Guy in Steinberg podcast or something like that. And he's on this podcast with a bunch of other comedians and also former co-hosts from MadTV, Debra Wilson, where she's basically telling a story about how she's more happy than people with more financial gain and more materialistics than her. She's like, you know, don't try to tell me about life when you're depressed in a mansion and I'm happy as hell in a 1-bedroom apartment, basically. And Aries Spears chimes in and basically says, you know, I want to be the guy with the mansion. I feel like I never got my just due. Like, he basically feels like for his talent level, he never got his full credit in the industry, or he isn't where he should be. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he should be on the status of like a Dave Chappelle or a Kevin Hart. So we're gonna tune in and see what this man is griping about. All right, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and let's get into it.
And I'm driving a base model Chevy Spark. Roll your windows up. So what are you talking about? Where you come from? You live in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that I'm happier than a motherfucker with a mansion. Don't tell me about your life.
I want to be the motherfucker with the mansion.
No. Why? How many rooms do you need?
It's just always been my dream since a kid that I want to be that dude. I want to be as big as Kevin Hart.
But you are that dude. My thing is,
in terms of talent and ability.
Right, but
my pockets don't show that.
But you know what? Your equation, I get it.
Now let's put this into perspective, okay? Before we continue, let's put this into proper perspective. Aries Spears is by no stretch of the imagination a broke man. I just Googled his net worth. Dude net worth $4 million, all right? He ain't broke. He's talking about a mansion and stuff. In order to technically... How big does a house have to be to technically be considered a mansion?
Here's an answer from Backward.com.
5,000 feet. Okay, so I believe the house he lives in is like 4,000 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has 4 bedrooms. Most mansions have 5 bedrooms. Like, nigga, you right there. So I don't want to hear nothing about him not having what he wants or stuff like that, when at this point in his career, it's all about your business acumen. You know what I'm saying? He's probably funnier than Kevin Hart. But Kevin Hart is probably a better businessman than him. And there are a bunch of rappers that are better rappers than Jay-Z, but there are very few who have his business acumen, and that's why he stands at the top of the game for over, you know, multiple decades. It just is what it is. Let's keep going.
But your equation you'll never be satisfied. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be real.
Hold on.
No.
What's the number?
Stop.
What's the number?
Your
What's the
equation
satisfaction
will
number?
never be satisfied. Why? Because some other mother come along that'll take and blow the world up, and you'll want to be that. And there's some other mother will come around and have as talented as you, or possibly more, and then you're going to get upset because again, you focus on everything that is not you.
Hold up.
Everything you want.
Wait a minute.
But not what's in your present space.
If tomorrow you got that mansion and that big bag of cash, you think a switch is just going to flip on for you and that you'll automatically be, this is what I deserve and I'm a happy man today. If tomorrow that happened for you.
From that aspect of having it?
Let's say you said, okay, you want your flowers, you're the GOAT, you dreamt of this mansion your whole life.
Yeah.
If by midnight you move into that mansion of your dreams and you get everything you've ever dreamt about, the money, the bag, the mansion, whatever it is, do you think that you could sit there and be like, okay, I got it, I'm fulfilled, I am happy?
I would be happy if I got that plus the things that really matter.
What are the things that really matter?
I'm not a great father to my kids.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
God,
getting
my
somewhere.
heart just exploded.
So I want to tighten up my relationship with my son.
Oof, do that, and maybe the mansion will follow.
And as much as I love the woman who I want to marry for the third time, I cheat. I fuck other women.
Yeah.
So I have a problem.
I had to take off my glasses for this one. For y'all who don't know, these are prescription, by the way. That's why I'm always wearing my shades. Look, I'm not a douchebag who just wears sunglasses in the house, nigga. I live in Texas. You need a pair of sunglasses always. And these are prescription. So I see through them. Like, I be forgetting that I have these on, honestly. But you gotta see my eyes for this one, nigga, because you got me fucked up. Look. This nigga's worried about getting mansions and Bentleys and stuff, and you ain't got a good relationship with your children, gang? You worried about the wrong thing, bro. Straight up. And he's saying that he would only be happy if he were able to get the big mansion and all that, plus the happy home, right? Plus the good relationship with his kids. But you're never gonna get everything you want. Life is about trade-offs, y'all. Straight up. Life is about trade-offs. If you're gonna be successful in your business, then there's a good chance that your family life is gonna suffer for it, because you're gonna be a busy individual. You're gonna always be working, especially you as a comedian. You're gonna always be on the road. You get your money on the road. You in different states every week. You know what I'm saying? So as a comedian, in order for you to provide the lifestyle for your kids that you have, yeah, it's like that. But that's the trade-off. It's, do you want to spend more time with your children and have less financial ability and stability? Or do you want to give your family more time and then potentially face struggle in the future because, you know, you didn't handle your business as a man? That's the burden of masculine performance. But I will say that, plus marrying a woman for the third time. Marrying the same woman for the third time, knowing that you are a serial cheater. If she takes you for everything you're worth, including your children, you would deserve all of that, in my opinion. Because, nigga, you are stupid. If you know you can't keep your ding-ding to this one chick, why would you marry her for a third time and set yourself up for failure? This nigga is, okay, I'm starting to lose a little bit of respect for Aries. Let's just keep going.
So you have holes in your body that not a mansion or a bag of cash will ever fill.
Wait. If I'm going to fuck up, let me fuck up with the mansion. But not saying I want to fuck up. I'm just simply saying that exterior shit,
yeah,
that's what I've dreamt about. That's what I want. Now, if I got it tomorrow, that part I could check off the list and go, I got it. But I still would need that other shit to be in place too.
Which one can you control?
Yeah.
Why not both?
You can't control both.
Why not both?
How you gonna answer that? Do you see?
And that's my part. You can't get your mansion tomorrow, but you can start working on a relationship with your children tomorrow, my nigga. I don't like niggas like this, bro. And I like Aries Spears as a comedian, but as a person, I don't like this, my nigga, because you know where your flaws are. It'd be one thing if you were ignorant to where your flaws are or where you were lacking in life. You know exactly what you need to be doing. You just ain't doing it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and make excuses for a grown ass man. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. Bro, you need to handle your business, especially with your children. Because when they grow up, yeah, they'll understand that dad did what he had to do to provide for us. But when they see shit like this, and they know that, okay, he knew that he wasn't the best father. He knew that he could have been more attentive to us, and he decided not to for whatever reason, because he was chasing his mansion. My nigga, they gonna feel a type of way, straight up.
Which Mo, ask it again.
Well,
Which one can you control?
The surface answer.
Or your relationship?
The surface answer is the relationship.
All right, then.
That's not a surface.
But listen,
that's what's real.
My manager used to say to me, "You want
If you ever do this again, I swear to God,
What?
This put your hand toward, yeah, you're doing some sorcery.
No.
Okay, all right.
His quote was,
I have it too, dude.
His quote was always, "You want to be rich, you want to be right." Because very rarely in this business can you be both. And I don't subscribe to that. I think you can be rich and right.
No.
Is it a harder path? Dave Chappelle is rich and right. He does whatever he wants.
But that's
says
Dave
whatever he
Chappelle.
wants.
But Dave Chappelle doesn't have the same circumstances. So when you tell me, hey, he's fucking other women, hey, he doesn't have a...
And we not gonna do that because niggas forget the hell, the ridicule, the pain and suffering that Dave Chappelle had to go through for demanding his money from a TV network station that they didn't want to give him. So this nigga goes to Africa, and before he even gets off the plane, they putting out rumors that this nigga smoking crack and he's losing his mind, and he turned down $80 million, so he must be out of his mind, when really these niggas owed him hundreds of millions of dollars. So no, nigga, you not about to write me off some bullshit ass percentage check when you gonna run me all my money. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT because he stood on business when most of you peons would have took that little settlement money and just dealt with getting robbed blind. That's why Dave Chappelle is the king. Because in a time where they said, hey, yo, we not gonna be talking about the GPS community or you'll get canceled, Dave Chappelle was like, nigga, I got GPS friends and I'ma make jokes about them. And he did that, and that thing happened to him. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT because he stands on business. He has integrity. He has morals. My nigga, people respect that. You lack that. It's very clear. By the way you talk about your family relationships, by some of the interviews I've seen with him on Vlad, the way he just be moving sometimes, like I said, I like Aries as a comedian. The dude is funny. He's talented. But as a person, horrible person, gang. I'm not going to say horrible, but nobody that I would want to hang around with on a day-to-day basis. That's for damn sure. Let's finish.
A great relationship with his kids, then come to me, then step to me.
Hold on for a second.
You are, no.
Okay.
You're telling me you have an opportunity, that you can create an opportunity to be wealthy first here and then see it on the outside. You're trying to get it both at the same time. You're never going to be rich out there. You know why, motherfucker?
Because you ain't rich here.
No, right, because you're bankrupt. You're bankrupt, Aries. Aries, you're bankrupt.
That's a great.
But my thing is
that's a great chapter in a book.
No, it's the real. Brother, I love you. You are bankrupt. And my thing is this. You don't have to be. I know you. You're a good man. If you want to be a good father, continue being a good man. I know you, Aries. So don't fuck with me, because right now I'm serious. And I'm a little pissed off.
No.
I'm a little pissed off. You're a good man. You have
sometimes too good.
You can find out.
He's okay. He's an okay man.
No, but it's not. This shit is real.
No, but let me tell you something. Listen.
Don't go for the outside shit. It won't make you happy. And thank you for bringing that up. You can be a good father right now.
The things that
you can be a good man to your wife right now.
So ultimately, I'll just say this. Aries will never feel successful because comparison is the thief of joy, and he's always going to be comparing himself to other people in his field that appear to be doing better than him. You know, he looks at like a Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle and sees their life from the outside looking in and assume that they have everything just going smoothly, that they have the perfect relationship with their families, on top of having, you know, the finest houses, cars, clothes, and, you know. But in reality, those are human beings too, and I guarantee you, if you took their life and put it under a microscope, you can find all kinds of flaws. I mean, Kevin Hart has been on record, documented for cheating on his ladies multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna act like these people are just perfect and stuff. It's just when it comes to Aries, like I said, comparison is the thief of joy. And when you stop looking for opportunities in yourself and making opportunities in a way to do your thing, and you're just looking around and pocket watching and looking at what other people got, you'll never be happy, gang. You know what I'm saying? You'll be riding in a brand new Mercedes. It's 2025 right now. Let me get a 2022 Mercedes Benz. Nigga, I'm stunned. I'm riding through the street, nigga, like what? But Aries will be the type of person to get that same car and then be hating and jealous and mad because it's not a 2025 Mercedes Benz. You know what I'm saying? Look, the way I define success is being able to live the life that you want the way that you want. You know what I'm saying? Which means you got the job that you want to have, because a lot of people wake up and we don't want to go to the jobs that we go to, right? You got the job that you want to have. You got you're content with your living situation, your housing and all that, and you're not struggling. Like, if I were able to live a middle-class lifestyle while doing YouTube, that's cool for me. That's successful to me. I don't need to be filthy rich, you know? But the autonomy of not having to wake up and punch in somebody else's clock every day, that's a valuable thing to me. That's success to me. Aries Spears will never be successful in his eyes, no matter how big he gets, because there will always be somebody with more. Somebody that's bigger. But that's just my opinion on it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gangs. Oh yeah, don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all about the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep it up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest 10 verse and then they blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell.